What's up, everyone? Before we actually get into the real video itself, a couple announcements. First of all, I'm going to be trying to upload once a week if I can. If not, then maybe every other week or once a month at the most. Just because of school going on it's just been crazy. So I'll do my best, but I will continue to upload. So please be patient on that. The second one is that you all know that when I do at the end of the video, I always say if you have any questions, you can send me an email directly, or you can use the Google form request for not Google. I'm sorry, for the form request for any video requests like that. I'm going to make this a little bit easier on you, and for those of you who have a YouTube channel, I want you to comment down below and say what video you want me to do next or in the future. Keep in mind that this has to be technology related or security system related or something like that. Now, if you have any questions, like if we do like a Q&A thing someday where I do like a live stream, like a Q&A thing, or just like a premiere, I can do that too. So if you have any questions, so how a blind person does this or that, you can do that. You can do that too. The third thing is, you probably have noticed that I haven't done any security system tests for quite a while. I've been busy with school and stuff, and we haven't gotten to it yet. And we need to do one real badly. I mean, it's not required, but it's recommended that you should do one. That's what I probably should say. So I'll be doing one more, most likely one or two more, and that will be it with the DSC security system. Because we are moving, my parents and I'm not going to say where, for security reasons, to somewhere else. And in our new house, we'll probably have a different system, most likely. So if we do, I will definitely do a system test on that and a go through what's different, what's similar, and stuff like that. So that's enough babbling for this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, or as I said, you can email them to me at info@thetechpianoplayerkit.com or contact me with my Google Voice number, 913-312-1325. And now let's get into the real video itself. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome to the channel, The Tech Piano Player Kid.
What is up, everyone? The Tech Piano Player Kid here, and today I'm going to be showing you how a blind person uses an audio equipment. A couple months back, I did a video of me setting up the DBX 286S processor and preamp. Well, today I'm going to be basically more going into depth on how a blind person uses these two devices, including the Soundcraft Signature 12 and TK, a mixer, or any mixer in regards, depending on what kind you have, independently. Now, for those of you who are blind and have a mixer, you already know probably how this works. Now, I may do it a little differently than other blind people may do it, but if it works, it works. So let's jump over here to the mixer. And this is the mixer itself right here. As you can see, no pun intended. For those of you who can't see, I should probably say. This is the mixer itself, the Soundcraft Signature 12 and TK. If you guys are curious and you want to get to mixing and audio mixing stuff, this probably runs around, with tax included, $548 on Amazon, US dollars. That is expensive, yes, I know. Okay. Now, as you can see, there is a bunch of knobs and buttons and sliders and just a bunch of stuff on here. So how the heck does a blind person do this? You probably are wondering. Well, I used Aira. Now, for those of you who are blind, you know what Aira is. I hope. If you don't, I'll explain that here in a second. So you have the first channel, the second channel, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on. The first channel has the first, second, third, fourth channels. All these channels have the same knobs. Most of them do. And then the same pattern. So then I would know, okay, I need to turn this, I need to turn that. And if I'm not using it, then okay. The buttons up here, and I don't know if I can get that in the center, if that can be if that can capture it, but right there, there's some buttons right there. Those are like for the USB buttons and the 80 kilohertz filter bypass and stuff like that. So most of these I have pressed all in just so I can do so, and then I can unpress them if I don't need them, or if I need to use it for something else and stuff like that. So basically, I asked someone, look for Ira, as I said, and they told me which knobs are which, and then I set them by sound and everything, and then I asked also some of my friends who have a similar mixer to this, and they helped me with that, so that worked out pretty well. So I could braille this. I could put some braille in here, but that would be very difficult because there's barely no room for those braille labels. Now let's jump over to the DBX 286S audio processor and preamp. As you can see, here it is right here. Hopefully I can get this in the frame. If not, then I apologize. You can see there's some knobs here and there and some buttons and all that. As a blind person, I wouldn't be able to tell where exactly these settings are. What I did was I had these, I don't know what you call them, but these little, I call them glue dots, but that's not the right term. They're like little puff things that you buy from the craft store, and you just peel them off you peel them off this little like sheet of paper and you stick them on stuff. So that's what that is. And I was supposed to use them for my graph paper and stuff for school, but that didn't happen because that didn't work out too well with graphing and stuff. So I had to audibly tell my teacher on how I had to graph the stuff. And she was fine with that because taking a picture was not going to be easy. So that's what I did here. So I labeled, so I said it, I cannot English today. I cannot speak English, meaning I can't speak today. What I'm trying to say is that I had Ira, the same thing, helping me set this up. So, with the lights and stuff. And then I put the dots on there. So let's say, for instance, we're moving and this got moved to here by accident, which usually probably wouldn't happen. But let's just say, for instance, it got moved somehow. Then I can say, okay, this got moved. That's okay. I just move it back here to the dot where it was. And there we go. The same thing goes with these ones right here. Now, some of these are turned all the way to the right or left, which there's really no reason to have a dot there, but I have it there anyways, just in case. The buttons don't really need any dots on there because there's really no point. So as you can tell, and I need to turn that just, whoops, I need to turn that one notch up. There we go. So yeah, that's how that works. And the same thing goes with the cabling, like you just know like which place goes to which. Like you just feel the one end and saying, okay, that goes into this end, goes into this port, and the other end goes into the other port. With the XLR cables. And if you don't know what an XLR cable looks like, this is what it looks like right here. And I don't know if I can get this in the frame. So this is one end. This is one end right here. This usually plugs into the devices. And then the other end, I have to go up here to my microphone because that's where the other end is. Is the other end of the cable. And this plugs usually into a microphone. So right there, if you guys can see that, that's the one for the microphone plug-in. I'm sorry, I'm putting the phone down for just a second so I can plug this back in. So that's how that works as a blind person. Now, there is more into this. So the same thing with the cables here. I just had someone help me with the instructions so I know, okay, you plug in this cable to this end. Maybe if I can do this one-handed. There we go. And then the same thing with the other end of the device. I just know how to plug this in. Now, when it comes to actually using the correct audio and stuff, usually people say, okay, put it on the green, but put it where it's barely tickling the yellow light. Doesn't really help a blind person much. So either A, I could have someone help me with that, or B, just go by audio and stuff and just hear what it sounds to your ears. Make sure, don't make sure it's not too loud, not too clipping, it doesn't clip too much, not too much treble, bass, equalization. Make sure it's centered correctly, not too much pan and stuff. And then you can use the bypass and processing preamp, which is something I really love because then it takes the echo out of my bedroom, because right now you can hear the echo because I'm using my iPhone to record. So that's basically it for this video. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comments down below or email them to info@thetechpianoplayerkid.com. If you have any video requests, you can use the video requests form or send them to me directly by email. Again, info@thetechpianoplayerkid.com. You can also give me a text or call me at my Google Voice number, 913-312-1325, and also follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. And with that in mind, I'll see you all later in the next video. God bless you all, and peace. The Tech Piano Player Kid is out. Thank you for watching today's video. Please do not forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, please email info@thetechpianoplayerkid.com. Please also follow my Twitter at tech_piano.